And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56 for Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
2nd and 10. Slings this deep for McLaurin. It got his man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, check.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Forced out to his left. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. He's got a man complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Get that ball. Hey, check. Wait. Check my 21. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Let's go.
Winston on 3rd and 2. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Falcons grab it. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And he cuts it left, and now room to move. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
54. Hey, come on, no, come on, no. Shift. Wait. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
Winston to throw it this time. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Undercrunch.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. It'll be a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
To throw, Winston completes it to Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Winston. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
2nd and 3. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Mike 55.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Winston. And he'll be hit from behind and run over. Wow. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, Eckler. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Sacrifice.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got 4 down.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On 2nd down, Clinton. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Right about Dollar John Pickle with
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
My favorite Chinese spot in Columbus.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. And his kick is indeed good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
It's been a long time coming back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I'm feeling that shit, bro. My fault, bro. Sleep singing that bit over here.
Time for the wash.
I like that old song.
Time, whatever.
The old shit. Goddamn future, boy. Come on, man.
Now it's a
it be like the right old song that never get old.
Escaping the pressure right.
Now what's got Lucha?
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Great
coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The whole midday dedicated to my cousin,
after the incompletion on first down.
Why am I close?
Jameis to throw it. And
Watch the man.
lost the football. Shoves him aside.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
Like,
take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I might be breaking up. I'm in the damn laundry room.
Oh, nah. They need to know it. Oh, come on.
Team now as this one sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
I ain't never.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Oh, man.
They go play action here on first down.
Boy, the sun is long, bro.
And that'll be incomplete.
That one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down now. Clinton. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I'm going to go back to work tomorrow. Yeah.
Just at the house. I'm at work. Hard working. Foul.
I'm doing shit and I'll be there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get away away from the pressure the Giants get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12 to set up a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he finds McLaurin. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
I'll try to.
Do that weekend shit, but before them boring a little bit, straight got CNA walking around.
On 1st down, Clinton, and he's got some space here, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
I'd be like, chill out, y'all, boy. That man at work.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Nigga said as long as he got meat,
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
Yeah,
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Boy, you like that salad?
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this car rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas in order to bring this one home.
What happened to keeping the games when this shit first came out? Mid-court or something like that shit.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They're riding like that.
Wave, man. He need to be riding a wave, man.
Khalil.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
You supposed to got down. You supposed to, yo. That's just crazy, bro. You supposed to got
They
down.
follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1.
You have to go home, bro.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this.
I would
This
definitely
is
got
3rd and 7. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
He said he ain't able to shoot us.
Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
Saw how Birmingham and all.
The incompletion.
They got claiming this.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this lane, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
A couple songs. I cut my sound off.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
I like that whole week. Chill out, bro.
It's Eckler again. And the ball's out.
I can't wait.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along.
It's
almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get a home. The next guy comes through.
Tuesday.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Got a man, Slayton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Who we joining though?
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Winston. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. It's a gain of 6 on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Play summer with us on the left. That's so fucked up.
2nd down and goal. Winston, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback. Ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 26 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Get that ice bath.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, this is 5-4-5. Shit's so poop, bro. And they got a 91 steal.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Chill out that weekend, phone on, do not disturb.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
I'm trying to lay up.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I know he grew already. Come on, man. Look at him. He's too damn tall. Long as fuck. He got to go to tall big.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Sonny ain't your big. Shit. But Sonny be on Hawaii's every been on Hawaii's past 10 years. Yeah, regular, that bitch short.
Pressure right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I'll go buy them.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
They'll
run it now out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up a throw. Turns the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You can't play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
He sent the goddamn tissue roll.
Back to throw. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Nah, they the funny boot. What other boot at?
And his kick is good.
Boot on the bit.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Like a scrunch they got
Good
now.
drive gets them inside the 5, but
They
they
got a
cannot
scrunch
punch
on
it
Vince and
Credit
all.
the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to.
They got New Balance shoe on.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
That nigga Cheeky coming back, man. He coming back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, "Hey, put."
The GOAT. Hey, I'm out though. Hey, show me out there, bro. You know what my mama you do, boy. Chill out. I done joined y'all boys and all, boy. Chill out. I'm not near